If you're looking for a video that's going to teach you about passive income where you have to do no effort, nothing at all to achieve this income, you're looking in the wrong place. Income without any effort at all goes by a different name, a gift, or maybe it's theft. We all need passive income, and it's really important because as we age, our ability to earn income starts to change. Yes, when you get older and your knees start to creak or you start to grunt, not only when you sit down, but when you stand up as well, your ability to earn income is going to deteriorate. As a result, having different forms of passive income as you age is going to help maintain your lifestyle and help you out later on in life for the things that matter most to you. When you're younger, you have a ton of energy, the ability to give a lot of action, but maybe that action isn't as wise as it could be, or it's not as efficient. But in your later years, say middle age, not only are you able to take action, but you're able to take the right action, and you start getting into the higher income earning years. And in an ideal world, you're taking that action earlier in life to build some passive income for later in life when you're not able to earn as much income. Look, I know you've probably seen a YouTube video or some social media ad out there that's promising crazy amounts of passive income. I know all these influencers out here who are peddling that stuff, saying you don't have to do a ton of work and here's some income that's just going to start flowing in. Just think about the irony of this. Somebody is promising you passive income if you buy their online course or subscribe to their program, yet there was crazy amounts of hours of work to create this course or this thing that you're going to buy. There was work, there was activity, yet they're trying to sell this thing of passive income that doesn't take work or activity. The truth is, passive income does require some activity, some action at some point. And more importantly, to have that passive income continue, there's likely some activity, some work to help make sure it is maintained at a proper level. Even all the digital products and things that are out there, if you put something out online and then you sell it, is there some passivity in the income there? Sure, but there is definitely some activity in putting that product online, in building that online store, that online course, or whatever it is you did. Here's the example I have for you. Okay, so here is my book that is going to be coming out January 11th, and you can buy it anywhere books are sold. You can even buy it at a digital place like Amazon. And even when people are buying it there, I'm going to get some income. And some might say that that is passive, but really it's not. I had to spend months and months and months to write this thing, to put it together, to give it to all the people that were going to look at it, make sure that it was written correctly, that the grammar police were on top of it, all that stuff. And now, here it is in paper form, and you can buy it. But there's still work that I have to do. I have to go on different podcasts and go on different shows and make different appearances at different events to try and sell more of the book. So activity, again, is going to help it be sold even more. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing work right now to tell you about this book to earn some passive income. It's like this, passive income is kind of like that false idea of an overnight success. Both passive income and overnight successes aren't true. It might seem like somebody came out of nowhere and all of a sudden they are a success, but you don't see or you didn't hear about or you weren't there to witness all the work, all the energy, and all the effort that they put forth to lead to that successful moment or that success that they have. The same is true of something like this or some other passive income things. There's a lot of work leading up to it. And you know what? If I want the most of that income or if I want to earn even more income in a passive way, I'll have to put some extra work in on top of it after the book's released and after the thing is created. Okay, yes, that is true. Investing in the stock market is a great way of having some passive income, but to buy those stocks, you had to get income, which means you had to have activity and work to earn money to then buy the stocks to have the right to that passive income. And I think that's important for us to know and focus on, that work, the right to have passive income. It's a passage, it's work, it's activity to get to this place where you can get it. But let's not just stop there. Let's say you have some stocks, you have some investments, you have mutual funds, then what? Well, if you just buy the stock one time, and let's say that company or that stock doesn't do well, and the value of it goes way down, well, then your passive income got demolished, it got hurt. There takes some sort of management, some work to maintain that passive income, to maintain those stocks, to maintain those investments. Or let's say your goals, they change for the way that you want that income or the way that your assets are being used. Some management, some help, some activity, and some work is required to make the most out of the passive income sources that you have, including your investments into the stock market. Now, if managing the stocks and your mutual funds and all your investments seems or sounds overwhelming, good news, there are professionals out there that can do this. And partnering with a wise and loving financial advisor, especially when you have over $50,000 worth of stocks or investments, this is a really good idea. That way, it's a little bit more passive. Now, sure, are you paying extra for some of that passive income? Yes, but you're paying a professional who knows exactly what they're doing. And then it gives you the lifestyle that you're looking for. So again, it's not only more passive, but it's more efficient too. And some of you may be thinking about real estate. Yes, if you buy some real estate and then you rent it out, that might seem like it's passive income. But if you've read some of the blogs or watched some of my videos before, you know that it really isn't passive. There's definitely some work involved to earn that rental income. If I'm honest with you, probably the most passive income you're going to get in real estate is if you're taking some of your money and buying into a real estate fund. That's a lot more passive. So here's a twist in the story, and it has something to do with the investment stuff we just talked about, and that is this word, dividends. See, dividends are income that you get from some stocks, not all stocks, that you have ownership in. You see, if you buy ownership in a company, and you have a stock now in it, some of these companies can choose to pay out a dividend from their profits every quarter or every year to you. And this just comes to you kind of on an automatic basis. It really is the best source, probably the easiest source of passive income that's out there. But the truth is, the dividends that are paid out to you, those aren't really gonna make that big of an impact on your overall income picture unless you have a lot of those stocks. Then comes back to the whole activity piece at the beginning. You have to earn some income up front in your early income earning years, do the right thing with that income and buy some stocks, buy some of these companies that are paying these dividends, and then it gives you the right, again, that word right, to earn more passive income later on in life. And dividends is this whole thing. It can feel or sound confusing, especially in a video like this. So go check out one of our recent blogs on dividends called The Secret of Dividends at stewardship.pro/blog. Check that one out. So as we jump into the conclusion of this video, I have a question for you. What's your goal? What is your goal? Why do you want the passive income? Look, if you're that person who just wants income for nothing in exchange at all, no work, no activity at all, this isn't the channel for you. This is not the person you want to be listening to. I believe that we were created to contribute. And when we contribute in a compassionate capitalist society, we can get income in return. And when we get that income, we can choose to do a ton of different things with that, including buy investments that earn us the right for some passive income later. Look, you can even take some of that contribution that you did, that you learned, that you gained that wisdom, and go do some work somewhere else in even more efficient ways. Maybe some work to build more passive income, more creative ways. It's beautiful, it's wonderful, and we all need it because if we do it correctly, it creates for us the life that we want, the life that we're envisioning. So what is your goal? What kind of life do you want, especially as you age? And how does passive income play into that? Have you thought through that? And have you thought through the passive income streams you're working to build now? What activities are you putting forth in 2022 to make passive income for you later in years to come? I mentioned the blog before. It's a really awesome resource. Jake actually wrote a blog about passive income called The Truth About Passive Income. You can check that out, stewardship.pro/blog. Check out the passive income blog. Check out the dividends blog, but subscribe to get this wisdom and love put in your inbox every week.